So this is the final and last what would you do? This is what would you do six. And for this one I decided to do mandating, recycling, and reducing. So for this one, it states that Washington State has been pursuing the zero waste option. Zero waste is defined in many ways. However, it is when zero waste is involved with conserving natural resources. And zero waste is very hard to achieve due to complexity and uh, decreasing consumer consumption. So, so these programs do not reduce waste significantly in metropolitan areas because this needs to be backed by public policy, and people tend not to listen to uh, these programs that are vital to the environment with helping waste and slowing down all carbon footprints. Um, so for this one, I had to choose between two options. So the first option was eliminating plastic bags. And it's approximately 93 billion plastic bags do not get recycled each year, and 200,000 plastic bags are found at landfills. And they can contaminate water, and disposable plastic bags are inexpensive, and many people prefer them because they're easier to use and you don't have to remember to bring a bag. The second option was food waste composting requirement because it says in the United States about 150,000 tons of food makes it into the landfill each year. And composting can help with food waste. So for the first one, I decided to go with the ban plastic bags because they are very harmful to the environment. And in Sherman and Montgomery on page like 147, it says that there's this giant garbage patch in the Great Pacific, and it is made of tiny plastics that are from nets, bags, and bottles, and these become microplastics. This is harmful to the environment because when marine animals ingest microplastics and process them, they absorb it in they absorb some of these toxic plastics in their cells, which makes food on the higher food chain absorb these plastics. For the second option, I could either go with banning, so I decided to ban plastic bags in the use of stores and distributive centers. Okay, so for my second option, which was more, I decided to ban plastic bag single usage and instead using a reusable bag. Reusable bag. And I would choose to ban plastic bags, but allow disposable bags made out of composting material to be used instead. So these bags can be composted. They can basically be dissolved in landfills or in a recycling bin, and so that these bags dissolve, so you don't have to use them again. And they're single use, but they do not take a long time to uh, break down or become into microplastics, which can affect large ecosystems as a whole. So, for the diffusion, these are very helpful, and they help um, against that shopping habits where people forget to use reusable bags that are made out of cloth or canvas. These are kind of made up of plastic, but they're compostable in a way. And this helps, it disintegrates in landfills and it helps slow down the usage of single plastic bags and their environmental problem. So thank you for listening to my opinion and how I think that some rules should be installed.